What's your name?
You want to know who we are according to the Bible.
All praises. What's your name, bro? David? All right, I'm Yahalom. Let me ask you a question. So far, what do you know about the Bible? Nothing at all? Are you familiar with the story of Moses with the Israelites? Not at all? Okay, let's take it back. Go to Deuteronomy. Actually, give me Isaiah 1 and 3 first. Right. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. So in the Bible is full of prophecy, all right? The Bible is not only just a book of prophecy, it's also our history, all right? So when you go to the scriptures, this is where we'll find our history. So that's what we're going to show you real quick. Give you a quick course to show you why did this happen. Let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with this history? The transatlantic slave trade? You ever seen the movie Roots? 12 Years a Slave, right? Okay. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3.
Isaiah 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
God is comparing an ox, which is a cow, another form of cow, an ox and a what?
And his ass his master's crib.
And a donkey, right? Two animals were not known to be the most intelligent, right? He said these two animals, though.
But Israel, yes sir, the ox knoweth his owner.
So an ox know who his owner is.
And the ass his master's crib.
A donkey know where his home is. Read.
But
God said the nation of Israel
do it not know. My people do it not consider.
God said the Israelites, they don't know who they are. They don't consider who they are. Watch this. What's your nationality? Black is not a nationality. That's a color. So guess what? We just showed you right here that you fit this prophecy. God said the Israelites today, they don't know who they are. They're calling themselves outside of what God called them. It might be a Mexican. It might be Puerto Rican. It might be black, African American. You won't find that in the Bible. You will find Israelites. You will find Judah, which most likely where you're from. You see the far right sign. It says 12 tribes of Israel. Which one is your father? You see on the left, it says Judah. To the right, it says what? African Americans. Is your father so-called African American? Say what? Gad? G-A-D? So, yeah, start at the top. On the left side, you'll see what God called us. Judah. Okay, get that. Let's get Deuteronomy 28. Bywords. All right, so on the left side, you see Judah. On the right is what they call us today. These are the names that we forcefully adopted once we was taken on slave ships.
That's right.
Because God never called you an African American.
Right.
God didn't call you that. He called you the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
But guess what happened? We went on cargo slave ships. We was beat, sold, raped and robbed and murdered. And then guess what? Today in 2023, you have African American as your identifier.
Right.
Give me that. Deuteronomy 28, verse 37. Is that 37 I want? Yeah, get that.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
Listen to this. God said, the Israelites, we will become a what?
An astonishment.
We become a form of amazement to all. When they watch basketball, who is the people that they're watching to play? Blacks, right? When you go to watch somebody to sing and dance, which people do you look for? Black folks, right? What happened when we was took on the slave ships?
Bring it out.
Sing, nigga, sing. That's what they told us. Read.
And a proverb.
We become a what?
A proverb.
A proverb is a wise saying, what they call. Like for instance, all black people like watermelon and what else? Chicken.
Bring it out.
How you know that? Because guess what? You have become a proverb. God's chosen people have become proverbs. That's why they say we like watermelon and chicken. That's why they say we like Kool-Aid and grape soda. That's why they say, oh, black men are terrible fathers. Black women are angry as hell. They say all these different things about us, which they're not always true. But God said that's what would happen to you. Read.
And a byword. And a byword.
This is what we wanted to get to. God said, and a byword. African American is a byword. African American comes from two white men. You understand? And then that's what you call yourself today. Do you descend from two Caucasian men? Not at all. You see what I'm saying? But you do descend from the Israelites on that sign. God calls you Judah. Today you're called African American. But you said, when I asked you your nationality, you said I'm black. You see how you fit that prophecy? Give me another one. Give me 32. I'm going to show you some history real quick.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now, let me ask you a question. Let's go back to the sun. right here. Cargo slave ships, right? Was our children sold to other plantations, other places, and scattered across the earth? Did that happen to us? That happened to your descendants, correct?
Right.
Read on.
And thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long.
And God said, when that happened to you, you will have no might to do so. We had no military might. We had no government to do anything to stop this from happening.
Wow.
Is that true? Did that happen to us? Read on.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
48.
Yes, sir. Verse 48. Therefore, thou shalt serve thine enemies.
Let's get another curse. God said you will serve your enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger,
God said when you want food, you're going to go to your enemies.
Right.
Read.
in thirst, in nakedness, in thirst.
So in thirst, when you get when you want water that falls from the sky for free, who do you got to go to?
Bring it out.
You got to go to somebody, right? Who is it? Who do you go to get your food? Who owns the grocery stores? Who? The white folks.
Bring it out.
They own the distribution centers that gives us food in the grocery stores.
Right.
When you want the Sani water or that alkaline water, you got to go to who? The same Caucasian race.
Right.
Read.
And in nakedness, and in nakedness.
Do you make the clothes on your back? No, you don't. You had to go to your enemy for that too, right?
Right.
And in want of all things.
In the want of all things, everything you need that your soul desire, you have to do what? Go to the Caucasian race, who God calls Esau. Is that true or not? So guess what we're showing you? You fulfill Bible prophecy. This happened to your descendants. You live this today. When you want a religion, who did you have to go to? We went to who? The Caucasian race, and they taught you the Baptist religion. They taught you the Catholic religion and so forth. The Pentecostal religion. If you want to travel from coast to coast, city to city, where you going? Where you going? I lost you with what? He said it's what? It's too much. Dang, that's amazing. How you doing, sis? Okay, she got fringes on. How you doing, sis? Come over this way. Come over this way. So my brother said we lost him. It was too much to handle. Give me that John 8:32.
Read it out.
I want to show you something. It's not too much to learn the understanding of the Bible.
Right.
It's not too much to know that your enemy sold you on slave ships.
Right.
It's not too much to know that God is punishing you for sinning against him. Read.
John 8 and verse 32.
out.
And he shall know the truth.
This is the problem. The black man don't want to hear the damn truth. Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
This is why we are in a lower state. God said the truth will set you free. My sister, what's your name? Why you keep shining this way? Come on, come on. We ain't gonna bite you, come on. So you said Sully or Talia? Talia. I see you got fringes on. So you know you an Israelite. Okay. And how much do you know? How long did you know you were an Israelite? Watching online? Okay, Leviticus 23. So you don't congregate? No? Why? Not with a camp? Y'all just at home? Okay. All right, let me show you something real quick. Give me Leviticus chapter 23, verse 2.
Leviticus 23 and verse 2.
Bring it out.
One sec. What tribe you from? Okay, okay. You default Judah? Is it because you don't know your father? You know your father? Is your father African American? Okay, he's from the tribe of Judah, sis. From the tribe of Judah. Read that.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation. Holy convocation.
God said the Sabbath is a holy convocation. Do you know what a convocation is? What is a convocation? Means you gather, right? So God said it's a gathering. Read.
Even these are my feasts. 6 days shalt thou work.
So during the week, God said 6 days shall you work, right? What days do we work? Sunday through Friday, right? There you go. All praises. Go ahead.
6 days shall work be done. But on the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. And holy convocation.
So what should you be doing, sis? Congregate with like-minded men and women who believe God. So guess what? I get it. I understand. People think coming and you at home, that's enough. But guess what? Give me Hebrews 3. I'm going to show you what happens. When you don't congregate around like-minded people, especially those who know more than you. This is what happened. Hebrews 3:12.
Hebrews 3? Hebrews 3 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
But exhort one another daily, which is called today, lest any of you shall be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin.
So going into that exhortation, God said you must exhort one another daily. If everybody around you has the same level of understanding, you're not going to grow. Nobody's going to correct you when you're going off. So guess what happens? You begin to what?
Yes, sir. Hardened through the deceitfulness of sin.
Then you become to get hard and stiff-necked when it comes to the laws of God. Now you're doing things and you think you're in order, but you're really not. Because what? There's nobody correcting you. Hebrews 10:25. 10 verse 25.
Hebrews 10 and verse 25. Not forsaking the assembling. Not forsaking.
Not forsaking. So guess what, sis? You have to go to a school. We ain't saying you have to come with us, but you need to go to a school. Congregate with people who've been in the truth longer than you. Go learn under elders. Read.
Read it again.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is.
See that? God said, as the manner of some is. Because some people today, guess what? They forsaken the assembly. They're forsaking that. Read.
No, sir. But exhorting one another, and so much the more, as ye see the day approaching.
As we see the days approaching, because we are in the last days. As you see them approaching, that's the more so of the reason to congregate. You're supposed to be around people more and more and more as we get closer to the times. Before Jacob's trouble take place. You're supposed to be around a body that's going to comfort you when you fall.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord